What's going on, people? Myke C-Town here with another episode of You've Seen It. And today I'm going to talk about the third installment of the Human Centipede trilogy, entitled The Final Sequence. I enjoyed the first Human Centipede just for the sheer absurdity of it. You know, the whole idea around it was pretty original. The whole idea of the crazy doctor, played by Dieter Laser, sewing three people together, fucking ass to mouth, just to create one continuous digestive tract. I think that was pretty fucking awesome. The second one, while it was also pretty good, I found it to be a little bit sluggish. It didn't have the same punch as the first one, and it didn't draw me in the way the first one did. You know, Lawrence R. Harvey just wasn't as interesting a villain as Laser was, and although the extra gore was a big positive for me, I don't know, the shooting style and the way the story kind of progressed, it didn't really grab me. I like the progression the films took in where each sequel isn't a sequel in the traditional sense, where it's dealing with the same reality. Instead, they all appear in different realities where the previous one or two actually exists as a film. So each film starts with somebody in this movie watching the previous movie. In the first one, you have the doctor who sews three people together. The second one, you have the toll booth operator who sews, I believe, 12 people together. So, of course, the third one had to totally step it up. And it fucking did. Not only with the absurd number of people who create the Human Centipede in this one, but also with the ridiculously morbid scenes that the writer Tom Six put together. I really like Mr. Boss as a villain. He's totally sadistic, he's totally uncaring, he's disgustingly evil. Bro, I knew he was gonna be tight when he walked in and just broke Debo's arm like it wasn't shit. Like, how you just gonna break Debo's arm? I liked the actor, Dieter Laser, as the villain in the first one, but I think in this one he totally outdoes himself. I think he's just crazy, over the top, insane, you know, throughout the entire film, screaming like a jackass, not making any goddamn sense, just insanely evil, racist, sexist. You are my cock, suck it! It's been a while since I was this thoroughly entertained by a villain this sadistic. The dude sits at his desk eating fucking dried clitorises as candy. You know what I'm saying? He fucking boiling hot water waterboards some prisoner. The cooking and the eating of the dude's balls. Like, seriously, that shit is fucked up. Tom Six is a fucked up human being to come up with this shit, man. Granted, they're all super far-fetched, but they're entertaining as shit to watch, and that's what matters. The fucking death rape scene, where the inmate cuts a hole in the side of the warden and proceeds to fuck it. Hey, if I had a mic, I'd drop that shit, bro. I don't have a drop. 10-something just dropped. Dropped. Of course, the film does have its major flaws, as any horror movie does. There's no character development at all. But shit, do you really need it? You know what I'm saying? There's no sign of decent dialogue here, but do you really need it? There's not a stitch of tangibility or believability anywhere in this movie, but do you really need it? It's a movie about people being turned into a human centipede. You have to completely disregard any type of logic when you're watching a movie like this. You know, the thing about this film is you have to know what you're walking into. You know, if you really expect there to be a great plot, you're barking up the wrong tree. If you really expected stellar acting from these guys and Brie Olson, a fucking porn star, come on, man, you're just plain stupid. The whole idea of this movie is so asinine, so of course, the movie itself has to be totally asinine. You know, this is the riffraff of film. You know what I'm saying? Once you stop taking it so seriously and just sit back and be entertained, then this movie is really fucking awesome. My only other gripe is it took them like 2/3 of the movie to even really get to the point where they're making a human centipede. And the problem is, you already saw it. You saw the human centipede in the trailer. You saw the human centipede in the actual poster. So it just kind of ruins the surprise of seeing what this guy puts together, because at the end of the movie, what he did was glorious. A human centipede as large as the entire prison yard, led by Debo. Tight, bruh. Tight. there's nothing at all deep about this movie. Unless you're trying really hard, you're not gonna find anything. Unless you want to try to make some comparison between how messed up U.S. prison systems are and compare that to like Nazi concentration camps in terms of the people who ran both being happily sick people performing experiments on unwilling participants who really had no rights. But really, I don't think that shit matters, dude. The fool ate balls, bruh. This dude ate balls. He waterboarded a dude with boiling hot water. He gets fucked in a stab hole in his side, man. There's nothing deep about this. No pun. Look, if you want a thinking man's horror movie, go somewhere else. If you want a fun, gross, and entertaining movie, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a fan of like just ridiculous shit, like totally far-fetched shit. Dead Alive, Evil Dead, fucking any of those old ridiculous trauma films. If you like any of that shit and you walk into this with a clear mind knowing you're not gonna get something super serious, then I think you'll really enjoy this. If you totally don't like it, that's okay, that's fair. But to all you guys whose opinions simply stop at, this is stupid, dude, go watch a fucking Fellini film or something. You fucking turd. Like, come on. Stop taking everything so fucking serious. Sit back, prepare for some ridiculous gore, prepare for some ridiculous story that could never fucking happen, and just enjoy it, alright? Enjoy the 1,000-something person Human fucking Centipede. So that's it. Hey, let me know. You've seen it, and if you have seen it, make sure you throw some comments in the comment section down there, and let me know what you thought. Also, let me know about some other good movies that you've seen lately, that I might want to talk about. Alright? You know how we do in these motherfucking streets. Thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright?